Today we're going to show you how to replace a front master cylinder on a Honda 400EX. It's probably the same in most 400 or 450 motorcycles and quads that Honda makes. You can see right now we got this just bottoming out. This is only something you're going to do as a last resort after you try bleeding the brakes and just confirming that there's fluid if you are having a similar issue. I have gone through those steps and I'm certain that it is the master cylinder. There are rebuild kits out here for these master cylinders. I think they're a waste of time because you can pick up one of these on Amazon for about 16 bucks and you don't have to do any of the rebuild work. It's literally just a couple bolts and re-bleed your brakes and it's done. The tools you're going to need for this are a 8mm socket and a 12. And you want to start with getting some absorbent material under here or some sort of catch pan. When we unhook the brake line up top, there's going to be fluid that's going to come out, and you want to try and keep this off of basically anything, especially paint and concrete, because it will eat right through paint. Start up over here with our brake line with the 12mm and pop it loose. So if you put your thumb or your finger over the reservoir, you can get your cup, and then you can catch the fluid coming out so it doesn't get all over the place. And if you want, just to keep this thing from dripping, you can take your old bolt and you can just stick it right back in. Now the line's removed, keep it from leaking all over the place. Next, you go up to the clamp here with two 8mm bolts. And you have the old one off. Take your new master cylinder and lever. Go ahead and mount it back up in the approximate location of the old one. And you can kind of give it a feel. Make sure you can adjust your angle, whatnot, to where you like it, and then tighten it down. You want to make sure your gap is the same on the top and bottom. If you look right here, this little gap should be even on the top and the bottom there. That way you have equal clamping force on top and bottom. Come back to the front, and here's your new screw, and you want the line to be in between these two washers here. So stick a washer on the front side and the back side, and then mount it in to the new master cylinder. Tighten it up. You can take your master cylinder, pop the top off of it. There's two Phillips screws on this particular cylinder. Take the cap off and set it aside. Start by filling the reservoir up. Go ahead and fill it pretty full because there will be air in the lines, and you're going to take some of this down as you bleed. Give the handle a few squeezes. So it took quite a few pumps in my case, but you can see that it's got a lot more resistance now. It's not bottoming out completely. did the second one, you can go up here and see how short of a pull that has now. It's not coming anywhere near bottoming out. And just clean up all the brake fluid you got. Get it off the paint, use some brake cleaner, and you're ready to go.